Hi guys, what's up? Nikkie is online, and today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading for spring/summer of 2019. This is an Easter-based reading.
Oh my goodness, I can't talk. If you watched my last video, you know I was sick, and I'm still sick. I actually have a peppermint eucalyptus diffuser over in that corner to help me because I still feel sick.
Anyways, so this is an Easter-based reading, and that deals with kind of the themes that kind of surround Easter in Christianity. Basically, the first card will represent Judas and what you're betraying your higher self with. The second card is what needs to die in order to, to be your higher self, and then the third card's going to be your rebirth, your He is risen. So what's going to lift you up and help you become the divine being you truly are. I understand that Christianity has its, has its opinions on witchcraft and tarot and divination and stuff like that. And I'm just going to say that this is a secular reading, which means that if you don't believe in Jesus, you don't believe in God, it's fine. You can still do this reading if you so choose. But also that I was raised Christian, and I still hold certain Christian beliefs and values.
Not like, homophobic evangelical Christian views, but like the concept of Jesus existing and I don't even know. I don't know. Jesus is one of the gods that I still I believe in and stuff like that.
I don't know how to explain it. My spiritual views are very conflicting and weird, and they're very unique to me, and that's that. But I was raised Christian, and I totally get it if you think this reading goes against Christianity or anything else, but I guess I was kind of downloaded this reading, like Source or God or whatever told me to do this reading. So yeah, hopefully there's not too much backlash, because I was raised Christian, and I tried to tie my growing up Christian beliefs in with my modern spirituality, which is just weird. So yeah, let's get started on the reading. Alright, so if you have watched my previous pick a card readings, you will know, or reading, singular, you will know that I don't have really a good way to film these quite yet, like getting the views of the cards and stuff. So we're just going to kind of wing it still. I still haven't really figured out how I'm going to do this.
I'll use a tripod at some point, but anyway.
So the cards are as follows. Oh my goodness, I can't keep this. Okay, upper left-hand corner is 1, upper right-hand corner is 2, and lower center is 3. Take a moment, pause, look at the cards, and see which one you are drawn to. You may be drawn to multiple decks. That's okay. Listen to the messages for all of them or any of the ones that you are attracted to, as it will lead to different messages and things you may need to hear, even if it's not the entire deck. Once again, upper left-hand corner is 1, upper right-hand corner is 2, lower center is 3. I will also make the cards the icon for this video, or the thumbnail, so if you want to pause this video and look at the thumbnail of the video to help you, or help your intuition pick out the deck that you want to listen to, feel free to do that as well. Alright, group 1, let's get started. So your Judas card is the Orange Dragon, bringing your soul, family, and community together. Spread belonging, warmth, and openness. Bring people everywhere together. Has the purple and then the Orange Dragon. So the first thing that I sense that you need to kill off about yourself in order to truly become the higher divine being that you are is maybe you isolate yourself from people, or you are more selfish. And honestly, if I'm talking about my real life and things I'm going through on a personal level. Selfishness is kind of a topic that's been debated because there's some stuff going on, and because selfishness is part of self-preservation, I feel like, and I totally get being selfish, but there's a point where being too selfish just is greedy and wrong, and you're isolating yourself away from people instead of, so you have to find that boundary. I'm assuming based off this that your higher self is a healer, is someone who wants to help people, and if you're isolating yourself, you are betraying the true reason you are on this earth. So you need to maybe start opening up a little bit more. Maybe if you have social anxiety, because that's another thing that could be going on there too, is if you're having social anxiety, start reaching out to people around you. Try to reach out with your friends and figure out, like, hey, when can we hang out? See if you can put together maybe a friend mixer where you invite like 10 people and then they all invite someone else to come with them, and that way, everyone can make new friends.
That's something I've wanted to do, but I'm lame, so,
like, reach out, get to know people, bring people together, be the host or hostess that you so truly deserve. Alright, let's see. Now, what part of you needs to die in order to be your true self is Aquamarine Dragon from Neptune. Enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom. Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. Develop your psychic abilities and receive ineffable soul knowledge. So, you're isolating yourself, but you're also refusing to admit what's in front of you. So, by isolating yourself, you're betraying your higher self, but your lack of admitting what's in front of you is going to be your downfall in this lifetime. So you need to accept that you may be an intuitive. You need to accept that you have the ability to predict the future. You need to accept that you have talents that you might not want to accept. Like, maybe your parents are forcing you into nursing school, but you are an amazing artist, and because you feel like your parents are forcing you into something, you're withdrawing from them and isolating yourself from them. You're betraying yourself by not being part of your soul family, but you also need to admit to yourself that art is your passion. Art is why you're here, and you need to kill off the part of you that's not letting it really happen. The killing off the parents.
Don't kill your parents. No, don't do that.
But kill off the idea and the mindset and the perception that your parents may have. Alright, and what's going to rise to help you truly become the divine human being that you are? The Golden Solar Dragon helps you stand within your masculine power with wisdom. Let your DNA be reprogrammed and light codes activated. Become an inspired leader. So, there's going to be a part of you, and I think this ties in with the Orange Dragon really well, especially because, like, it goes from orange, like the basic orange 5th dimensional dragon, to the Golden Solar Dragon, which is either a 7th or 9th dimensional dragon. I think it's a 7th dimensional, because there's not really that many 9th dimensional, but
I don't know a lot about these cards. Anyway, I don't know enough about these cards. I feel dumb. So, anyway.
So, I feel like it kind of, like, ties in because it's growth. Like, you're going from being someone who isolates themselves to being someone who grows and learns their power and becomes a leader. As I said earlier, you're probably meant to be, if you're listening to this reading, you are probably a healer or a leader or some type of major player in the world, and by hiding yourself away and isolating yourself, you're not letting that true part of you shine. So become the leader, become the healer, become the inspiration that you so truly deserve to be. Alright, Group 1, that's all I have for you. I will see you at the outro. Hi, Group 2. This is for you if you picked the upper right-hand corner deck when you were looking at the cards. So your Judas, or what's betraying you from your higher self, is the Sunshine Yellow Dragon. It helps you to help animals, serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. So perhaps this isn't like the literal sense of like animals. Maybe you're betraying yourself by not understanding other humans as much either.
Because after all, humans are mammals, you know.
Maybe it is in the literal sense of that you're not truly you're in a place of work that involves animals and it's not serving you, or you're betraying yourself by not helping the right type of animal. This is a really confusing card for this, but hopefully it'll make sense in the rest of the reading. What part of you needs to die before you can truly be the higher divine being of yourself? The Omega Dragon. Oh. Harness the divine feminine power of creation. Intention, hold your vision, birth higher consciousness. So, a lot of people assume feminine power is not as good as masculine power, but you need to have both in order to succeed in life. So, obviously you're trying to kill off the feminine power in you, which sounds really weird because I feel like that's something you want to have, especially like intuition and holding your visions and stuff. Maybe you're having a rough time with it and you're struggling bringing forth the animals and the help that you need to do, and maybe the vision that you have is so pigeonholed. I talked about this with subliminals in my last video, that if you're so pigeonholed in your vision and your intention with your life, you're not gonna get it because it's gonna be so pigeonholed that the universe is not gonna make it exactly the picture you want. So, you need to kill off the part of you that is so making an idealized version of yourself. You need to be like,
Okay, I have these dreams, I have these goals, I will set my intention for them, but I'm not going to make it so I'm required to reach this goal by this deadline or I'm going to die.
you know? Alright, and then what needs to be rebirthed?
Rebirthed.
What needs to be reborn in order for you to really reach your higher divine self? The fire and water dragon enables your life to flow with loving force. Prepare for change and to move forward quickly. Expect the unexpected. Have fun. So basically, perhaps this reading is that you've had this idea in life that you wanted to do. Perhaps it has to do with the animals. Maybe you wanted to be a veterinarian. Maybe you wanted to be, maybe you wanted to work at the Humane Society. Maybe you wanted to work at the shelter, which is the Humane Society, but you know, not a specific one. Maybe you wanted to be a zoologist or something like that. Something with animals. And you've had this intent and this vision, and you've had it like,
Okay, I'm gonna go to school at 18. I'm gonna go to college for zoology. I'm gonna become a zoo ranger. I'm gonna have a husband or wife or significant other by age 22, and I'm gonna have 4 kids.
and that's how life has been planned for you since you were 6 years old. You, in order to be reborn and to really be in the image of your higher self and to be the best version of yourself, you need to accept that things aren't going to go that way and to have fun with it, as that card said. Like, you need to really accept that things change really easily. So maybe you won't get your zoology degree. Maybe you'll get a agriculture studies degree and then be a fish farmer, which,
Believe it or not, actually does sound kind of rad. I think I know someone, if I'm correct, a friend of mine's boyfriend actually, I think, does that. So it's not as lame as it sounds, I promise.
don't expect everything to go the way that you've had it planned since you were 6 years old, and embrace the change that's coming to you because it's going to help your higher self. All right. That's all I have for you, Group 2. I will see you at the outro. Hi, Group 3. Okay, so your Judas, or what you're betraying your higher self with, is the Golden Atlantean Dragon. Helps you remember the wisdom of the Golden Atlanteans. Awaken, bring back your knowledge, gifts, talents, and reclaim your mastery. Perhaps you have self-esteem issues and you are currently cowering away from what truly matters. Perhaps you think that you're good at something but you're not good enough. Perhaps that you want to take a class for something but you're scared that because you're too old to do it that you wouldn't fit in. You're betraying yourself by staying asleep. It's time to wake up. It's time to really grasp what you're feeling. It's time to really find what you're passionate about and talented with, and by just kind of standing there and being like, I don't want to say being a sheep, because I'm sure you're not completely a sheep. If you're watching this video, you were drawn to it. There's a reason you were drawn to this video. You're not just a sheep, you know, but if you just stand there and you're asleep. You're asleep. You're not a sheep. You're asleep. Anyway, you're not going to get where you need to go. You're betraying the reason that you are on this earth if you just go with the flow. All right, and then what needs to die in order to become your higher self? The golden orange dragon. Expand your light for ascension. Be a peaceful warrior. Help those in need. Remember your magnificence. Kind of again with the whole insecurity thing. You are a magnificent being. There's a reason you are on this earth, and you are bigger than just one of the 7 point, I don't know, I think it's like 7.3, 7.4, 7.5, somewhere in there, billion people on this earth. You are more than that. This reading is serving to remind you that you are a powerful human. You are a powerful being. You are here for a reason, and you need to kill off any insecurity that you have. You are betraying yourself by being insecure. You are betraying yourself by thinking small. You are betraying yourself. You need to kill off your insecurities. And I get it. I'm there. I think I was drawn to this reading the most. I
I was kind of drawn to them all, and as I'm talking, I think all of them did have a little bit of a message for me, but I'm trying not to think too much into them because I'm trying to just spill the beans, spill the tea, let you guys know what's going on.
I totally get insecurities. I totally get.
It's not easy to just say, I look good, and smile, and truly believe that you look good, and that your smile is pretty, and then a smile is going to bring confidence.
Like, you know, people say like, oh, you have to fake smile for 30 seconds a day or whatever to help you become more confident. That's not easy. So you gotta just, I totally get it. I'm not just saying, I'm not mindlessly telling you to gain more self-esteem. I'm telling you that you need to work towards remembering your true power, because you are a strong human being. You are a strong being, and it is important for you and your mission on this earth to be the human being, to be that influential power that you are. All right, and then what's going to be reborn? The white gold dragon from Lyra connects you to the Christ light. Develop your casual chakra, which I think is your natal chakra. I'm not sure which chakra that is. Bathe in 9th dimensional Christ light. So, I didn't mention at the beginning of this video, but if you watch the beginning of this video, I did mention that this is kind of a Christian-based reading. So I picked these cards because there are some Christian references within these cards. And I wasn't actually expecting to pick a card that had a Christ thing in it. So if you don't believe in Jesus, ignore the fact that it's Christ light and just kind of like let the light in. This card is, it wants you to connect yourself to your highest self. It wants, in order to really be reborn and to become the highest version of yourself, you need to really connect with your higher self. Meditating is the best way to do this. Keeping track of your dreams. Just really finding ways to connect with the version of yourself that you so want to be, and the version of yourself that you're here to be, because your higher self knows what's going on. Your higher self is watching you, and your higher self's like, connect with me, I need to help you. So yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys. I will see you guys at the outro. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment below, tell me what you thought about your reading, if it was true, if there was anything that resonated with you, which ones you picked, if you picked more than one, stuff like that. Let me know. And let me know if you want any more readings, what kind of readings you want. I generally try to stay away from love and third-party readings just because those are kind of weird, but I'm definitely more of an introspective person when it comes to these types of things. So if you have any type of like introspective questions you want to ask or something like that, definitely feel free to tell me, give me suggestions for those. I have a couple awesome videos coming forward. If you don't know, I'm a singer-songwriter as well as an intuitive and a diviner and a YouTuber, I guess. And I have an album called Puppeteer out. It's been out for almost a year now, and I would love it if you listen to it. The link will be in the description. Thank you so much to my Patreons. My Patreons really help me make these all possible. My top Patreons will be over this way, I believe. Maybe this way. I don't know. Whichever way is the top right will be the way that the Patreons will be. Truly couldn't do this without you. If you want to pledge, you will pledge. I'm starting a monthly playlist for $1 subscribers. Every 2 weeks, $5 and up subscribers will get, or pledges, I don't know why I'm saying subscribers. Pledges will get a new playlist, and every week for $10 and up we'll get a playlist curated by me, and I think I have a great taste in music, so I think it's fun, and I think it'd be worth it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time.